I'll look at more at Maui. I'll go through the patch notes and then we'll watch the VOD. And I'll look at Maui then. Cinderfall, Morgan Le Fay, whatever. This is voiced apparently by Jessica Negri, so that's cool. She's really cool. I like her a lot. She's really cool. Tuni Terracilla. That looks cool. I like these skins a lot. I have the Cthulhu one. Cool person. She really is. She really is. I think she's, like, so cool. She's so fucking cool. Cyberwolf Scotty. Okay, there's about 18,000 skins like that in the game. Plague Purger Raw. There's about 18 billion Raw skins in the game, but this is pretty cool. Honey Bunny Bastet. It better not... It's definitely gonna have an annoying-ass voice pack. No question about it. Dark Magic Aphrodite. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Bloody Moon Nox. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Blazing Tormentor Sylvanas. This is awesome. That's sweet. Darkest Night Shibalanke. That's awesome. That is sick. That is cool. Bonus update skins. Primordial Paragon Guan Yu. Yes. Yes. Spy Master Collie. I like it, dude. That's cool. Rumbly Chibi Thor. Okay. Yep. Whatever. Ba-ba-ba. Quality of life. Okay. Balance Live with the 9.10 update. Alright. Game modes. The new Conquest map is definitely causing some shifts in the meta. Cool. They're making the buffs stronger. Cool. Beads are a core counter to one of Smite's strongest mechanics. Crowd control. Over the years, we have investigated ways to make the relic feel more responsive and user-friendly. Players are now able to use beads at any time they're alive, including during the pre- and post-fire of abilities, during the leaps, dashes, and other channeled abilities, during untargetable and other immunities. We usually focus on buffs in the main update, and nerfs in the bonus. Yo, so what? Okay. Players are now able... That's crazy. So you can use... Wow. Wow. Wow, dude. That's pretty crazy. Cool. So, like, this part, they're lying to you, right? Finally, it's like they couldn't get... I don't know, the servers suck for this game. So, like, beads going off is always going to be an issue. So this is actually a way for them to just completely fix that issue. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I like that. Warlock Staff. Why is it gold now? This item only provides % penetration once it's fully evolved. Wow. This item now... Wow. Okay. Huh. Increased magical power? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I like this. Keep buffing mages. Do that every patch. Just keep buffing mages. Alright. They nerfed the shit out of this, dude. 150 plus gold increase? That's like... That's a lot. Usually they do like little dick, like 50 gold. That's a lot, dude. This item now provides 10 physical penetration on it when evolved. Wow. Wow. Huh. Wow, dude. That's... Wow. See, like... I don't know how good that makes Devos, but it definitely adds it into the conversation now, right? Where it's like... I don't know, chat. I've started to kind of become a mathematical builder in my day. Simply because I can't keep up with all the builds anymore and all the small nuances to build. So as long as I understand, like, what I need for each character and how to get it the fastest way possible, it doesn't really matter what I buy, right? As long as I get the items that give me the stats that I need to do good. That's really it. That's Smite. But there are some items that have, like, effects that are good, too, like OD bow and stuff. But, like, you know, I digress. That's crazy, man. I don't know. Overwatch 2, lol, everyone hates Riot, but playing it streamer, I'm so confused. It's like Smite. Streamer, I'm so confused. It's like Smite. People are just bored, man. Like, I played Overwatch when it first came out, or Overwatch 1. And then, now, I haven't played since really then. And then, now Overwatch 2, there's like twice as many characters as there was for me in Overwatch 1. And that's cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Alright, decrease cost from 2,900. Cool, great, excellent. Increase magical protections. Excellent, dude, cool. Cool, all this means nothing. They're nerfing this item, which is good. Because that makes Hades too strong. And fuck Hades. Mana Core Spike. This item's annoying. But all these items are good now. That's like the masks. I don't really understand them. And I never really understood the masks. But these are really good items to build. Stat efficient items. But increasing their gold is probably a good thing. So that way it's like... Yeah, I don't know. They're very stat efficient items. So the reason they're stat efficient is because they were cheap. And they gave more stats than other items that were like more expensive. Like Bulwark or something, right? So... This is actually a good change. Increased physical power scaling from 70% to 80%. Wow, dude, I'm still not gonna play Camazotz. It's time to lift the hammer once more. There is a lot of love for Thor in Smite, but he has mostly been relegated to a pocket pick, rarely seeing a presence in the greater meta. We're looking at a pretty spicy change for this time to really reinvigorate him. So Tectonic Rift will now deal damage. This amount of damage is low, but it will be able to trigger items and give Thor a lot more flexibility in his ability to go all in or to just poke. This damage source will also work on the empowered attack from his ultimate, like an extra jolt of energy. Whoa, dude! Wow, dude! That's my idea! That's crazy! Wow! Awesome, dude! Decrease the mana cost on his hammer from 90 to 75, from 70 to 55. That's pretty significant. That's a lot of mana. This ability now deals damage equal to... Wow. So I don't know what the... Oh, so that's the damage it's getting. Plus 40% of your physical power. To all... So at max... Okay. You're doing 110. Plus if you have like 200 physical power. So that's another 100. So it'll be doing like 250-ish damage late game. That's a lot of damage, man. Like really, for something that didn't do damage before, he'll now have an extra 250 damage to do, which is pretty significant. The bonus effects of this ability will trigger on the damage added to Tectonic Rift. So yeah, it'll do even more, because most Thors, like, they land and then they too. So yeah, it's gonna do a significant amount of damage, man. Wow. I don't know if this is the right way to go about buffing Thor. But, just give him his old 3 back, man! Give him his old 3 back, dude! Why does he have this fucking... I don't know. His 3... I just like his old 3 better, man. This is cool, though. I'm glad they're buffing Thor. I like playing Thor. He's a Smite character, and like, an iconic Smite character. When I get on Smite, I want to play Thor, and I want Thor to be good. So... That's cool. I'm glad they're buffing him. Alright. Whatever, man. I guess they want Ganesh to be good, man. Yeah, they're decreasing the cooldown on this, too. That's very interesting. Decrease cooldown from 18 seconds to 16 seconds. What the fuck? That's crazy. So you'll have taunt up if you have max cooldown every 8 seconds. Every 8 seconds, dude. Taunting every just firing that shit out. Who the fuck cares about Guardians? You just wait and see, dude. You have Ganesh's just sitting there on your ass, making sure you can't do shit. And it's annoying as fuck. Especially if you don't have beads. Smite's resident warrior strongman has been missing his workouts. Okay. Okay. The last warrior getting buffs today. They're buffing Shiva. Okay. They're buffing Morgan Le Fay. Okay. They're buffing Soul. Okay. They're buffing Janice. Increased power scaling. Okay. They need to do more than this. Do more than this. Give him another charge on his 2. Just give him another charge on his 2. That'll put him on the same level as other mages in this game. Give him another charge on his 2. That's all you need to do. Just give him another charge on his 2. A lot of buffs, but not enough. Not enough. He had some recent buffs, but he's still looking for more. Just stop. 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 Because you're going to keep buffing him until eventually you get to the point where you just give him another charge on his 2. And then he'll be way too OP. So just do the big buff now before you do all these tiny boop, 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 buffs that all add up in the end. And then you give him the big buff anyway. Give him the big buff first. And then see where he goes. Stop. Stop doing this. They're living in their copium denial right now where this character, he's just never, they need to, give him another charge on his 2. Make his 3 do damage? No. No. No, they don't need to do that. Like, what, is it gonna pop on people? Is it gonna sting? Like a jellyfish on the ground, dude? You stepping on Janice's jellyfish? No, dude, that's stupid as fuck. Give him another charge on his 2. It's like everybody who ever played Smite back in the day when this character was in its prime and Staff of Mirrodin was a thing, you ult, and then you get 2 2s off, dude. That's one of the greatest feelings in the world. It's like nutting. Especially late game when you kill the entire enemy team, it's pretty cool. So, stop doing this. Stop giving him these little fucking piss buffs that you're gonna, like, you're gonna give him the big buff at the end anyway. He's gonna get some he already got Danny Phantom. Give him another 2. Every character with a non-damage ability will be given damage. It's already started. Dude, if that's the change they make, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, so this, we will remember this. Either they add damage to the threshold, which I think you could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'll be very upset if that happens. That's all I'm gonna say. I will be very upset if that happens. If they don't give him another charge on his 2, that would just be it. They need to stop giving him these buffs, because they're gonna make him too OP when they finally give him another charge on his 2. Or get, like, I don't know, you could give him another charge on his 1, and you could also have it so, like, maybe he has 2 charges on his 1 and his 2. But you have to use, like, you have, like, I don't know. So, like, you have 2 charges for both abilities. And you have to decide which one you want to use. So maybe you get 2 1s or you get 2 2s. Or maybe, okay, so 3 charges so you can get 1 use of each, but you get 2 uses of one of those abilities, right? So, like, he has, like, Janice has 3 chance. Yeah, you guys get what I mean. It sets 3 is the next one to get damage. She's already pretty good. I don't think they need to do that. She's, like, already a pretty good character. The true duelist, the pinnacle of the hunter class. On her. Needs some help. This god is deceivingly difficult to master. With a relatively straightforward game plan, his attacks are difficult to string together optimally. This make us approach Onher's data evaluation a bit differently, skewing towards his popularity and performance in higher MMR scenarios. Over the season, he has noticeably dropped off from those levels of play, so we're giving him a needed boost on his most impactful ability. Impale will now be a better off all-around damage source to help him clear and take down enemy gods. So all they did was buff his Impale, dude. They wrote this whole fucking paragraph. All they did was add like 15 damage to his Impale and 5 scaling. That's crazy. That's cool. It's like the true duelist, the pinnacle of the master class. On her. What? Dog. Duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Charybdis sure is evasive. Like, this intern is fucking bored, dude. This dude is fucking bored. Alright, that's it. So let's look at Maui and stuff. I want to see what he looks like in game and like the skins.
Those are the black and white bars and icons that will apply on
The what?
friendly nameplates. So like
correct.
One for
What are we adding to the game?
So super excited about it.
Huh.
And if the voice line, if y'all didn't hear the voice line, don't worry, we didn't either, but you'll hear it. It's on, you can hear it in game
Cool.
or on the patch notes. So next up in the Reaping event, we
Very
have Honey
cool.
Bunny
I like
Basset.
that skin. This is a good
this
skin.
one was a
Good
fun
job, guys.
one
Good work.
To play around with.
Excellent work
We
right
ended
here.
up playing
This
with
is what we
skins
need
a lot.
more of
Test
right here.
skins are starting to
I'm
come out,
serious.
so
Like, what are
good.
we doing?
And,
We're making
Honey Bunny
fucking,
Basset
we're making
was
enough.
one that many of
Let's
us
go.
were laughing about
Let's get it going.
over and over and over.
This is a good. You
Nothing-
started off
nothing
okay.
bad, it's just all good
I
stuff.
got this. Yeah. What the fuck is going on here, man? Just give people feet in this game, man. They go every step of the way except not to, bro. What a joke. What a joke.
Purple, the hue shifting type stuff. It's just
Yeah, it's like you started off okay. The bunny ears, I don't really care about. But then, what are you doing, dude? What are we doing down here?
Never gets old.
What are we doing? Stop. Stop. Enough. Enough.
You can tell he's studying up.
This is a cool
But
skin.
in general,
This is a cool fucking
just
skin,
the
dude.
weapon
Wow.
was such a
Wow,
cool
this is
design
so cool.
and so evocative.
almost scythe-like, which is very fitting for the.
Wow, this is awesome. I'm buying this, man. I'm serious. I'm fucking. I feel like Boz right now, dude. I'm opening up my wallet, bro. This actually is a badass skin. I'm buying this skin.
Dark skin for Ra. We don't see too many of those. He tends to be a good guy most of the time. So this is
Yeah, I like dark skins like this, man. They need more.
Fantastic. Just
Oh, the effects better be pay to win, bro. Make sure that voice pack is nice and quiet. We're gonna inspect them in game, Pon Pon. Let's hear it.
We're all trying to
Let's
figure
hear
out
it, Pon Pon.
who the guy who
Show
did
me,
hate him.
show me the money.
Maybe he's the one who tormented him with crows or something,
who
you know?
knows? Yeah.
I love
Anyway,
that,
let's
dude.
hear a
That's
voice line.
awesome.
Of course
Cool
I'm here
stuff.
to help.
Next up, another skin coming to you from the Reaping event. We have Cyber Wolf Scotty. So for those Scotty fans out there, we got a cool skin.
Yo, show him in
the
game. Let me
cyber
see the
aesthetic
effects.
Is one that I have always really
No.
liked in our skins, and Scotty really just
Oh,
fits
dude.
the theme.
does like.
That's
I
true.
love
Mid,
Let's go.
mid.
skin.
You kind of saved it. I'd be
So sad,
happy to
I
get it
almost
in a
couldn't say it.
chest.
Yes.
This is a
original
cool
motive
skin.
to life here on
Oh my
Scylla skin, and it
This
looks
is awesome.
so good.
This
and it
is
fits
so
her
fucking
really
cool.
Yeah.
I
Holy
love how
shit, these are the,
menacing she
this
was in
is
the card.
such
She's
a
like looming
cool
over the
fucking
steamboat like she's
skin,
gonna
dude.
destroy it. But
Yeah.
that's Scylla's thing. She's seemingly cute and disarming, but she is.
It's
a terrifying
unreal that
monster
this is in
after
Smite.
all.
Yeah.
This skin has a
Unreal.
bunch of extra features with it as well as the final reward in the event.
Yeah, so again, this is the 6 pumpkin reward from the Reaping event, and I mean, and I had
That's
to call
cool.
up the card art real quick. I love that the Toon Baron is standing on the boat she's looming over.
Oh,
So,
Didn't even-
yeah, I love when
Yes.
gods are in the same card art. I love it so much. But this is one of those skins that is cool to look at here, but is, I think, worth going in game for. So
Oh,
let's check it out in game.
Inject this directly into my veins. This is
I
like,
mean,
this is-
100%.
I can't get enough of this like theme for the skins, and as you said, AJ, like Scylla is just like the perfect type of
that's-
god for it.
I ain't
It
ever
just
gonna
fits
see
her
that
so
shit,
well.
dude. When I'm playing against
Just like
this
some
bitch.
little flowers moving around in that
Yeah.
crush. Of course, we've got the dogs, which are all sorts of fun little doggos from on this skin. Oh, they're coming out of the little doghouse.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
cute.
cool. What
The
a
cartoon doghouse.
Yeah, that's one of those like attention to detail things that like they definitely didn't have to do, and they did, and it's so much better. For
I love
it.
those flowers in the flower patch too.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're cartoony yet they're alive.
Yeah, it is pay to win.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that explosion
smoke,
is
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
Over it that is
Yeah.
like super
this pack work is in chest. And
I'm still
the
gonna
one that
buy
we're
it.
gonna show off from that is Bloody Moon.
point for the theme.
I like this.
About it. We figured
is really good.
about that. It's the Halloween before Halloween.
Really good.
And glad to know y'all liked it. Here she is in all of her
Yeah, I
vampire
approve.
glory.
How could you not?
I approve.
Who's the cooler goth? Nox or Aphrodite? Nox is like always the goth, so she maybe
This
gets
is
an
really
advantage,
cool.
But then
Right.
Aphrodite's, that's a big change for her.
True.
But both the outfits look great. Both of the goddesses look amazing. Really on point for the theme. Overall, I think our community's going to
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I have no doubt they will for sure, and it's just a super good skin. I'm super happy with it.
Super good.
That we're coming out on a
Guy just running around. This is very, very
Fun to see a change up on a god like this, and ooh,
This is cool.
a lot of cool stuff going on. I love that little creepy frown face on Sabatis himself,
yeah,
but that Goliath Grover is looking real cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. I love how, like, this is the same
shoulders
pose
are
that
big
Sylvanas
as
makes
fuck,
on
dude.
his base skin, you know, up on top, like, holding on. And it's, like, endearing and cute whenever the old man is doing it. This is horrifying. Like, this
Yeah.
little mask guy just running around all over the place, and now he's like,
I hadn't even noticed. It's such a subtle.
call me edgy all you want. It looks dope. Like,
This
Yeah,
is
it's
cool.
just- it's so shiny.
This
looking.
is cool.
I absolutely love it. I
Yep.
think it looks incredible.
He's very stealthy. In the X-Bal's base anim set is very, you know, like agile and roguish. So this just plays.
In the update,
There is one more extremely exciting feature about this skin, right? Right, Dandy?
yes, there
Oh, yeah.
actually is. So again, 1,000 pardons for not being able to see the voice lines. They're being very rude to us. But this skin is voiced by the prolific Jessica Negri. Is that the right word? That means popular and awesome, right? That's what we're gonna go with.
Big
it's a
dude.
sushi term.
I
In Smite.
That are coming out November 1st.
Big
I think that's
dude.
what's really exciting about it. And it looks great. We
think it's going to be really fun. He's got an extra sword, like, just in case that massive spear
This is
isn't going
cool.
to do it for him.
you never know.
There on the back, an auxiliary sword.
I can't. I don't know. Skins with.
I want to
art
see
ask
the
it, like-
the assault.
like
You
Dr.
show me the
Rock,
effects, you
It's
fucking
confirmed that
assholes.
out.
Fuck.
Extremely powerful.
Oh, so they show the effects for this skin.
They know things about how the universe.
Yeah, the other
works
one's
that
got to be
it's
pay to win then.
conceptualized.
And I mean, I'm
The
biased
Guan-
because Kali is my default try-hard jungler, and she's also statistically extremely powerful.
It's true.
Yeah, that's
So,
why she'll always be
all-
good.
all-
They'll never
altogether,
rework
you're
her.
gonna wanna
That's the
pick this
reason
one.
right there.
Final skin coming with the.
He's
first,
got
folks.
the power.
He sure
This
Issue
is
was not.
not amazing. All right, here we go.
Rated T for teen.
Here we go. That's how you do it, man. That was some god shit. Making land happen. Cool.
I mean, what can I say? It's Maui. You look proud. You look incredibly proud.
It's so crazy that it's like time, you know?
Yeah.
Finally here.
We
It's
are
so crazy
here.
how long ago, I mean,
What?
we know, I'm sick. Like,
Yeah.
you see that cool thing I just did? Like, so cool. You know, he does all these incredible feats of strength, and we wanted to make sure that he felt strong, that he felt like he was the guy to do, you know, pull up islands out of the ground and lift the sky a little bit higher, you know, lasso the sun, all that kind of stuff. And I think that
I think he
model
looks
came out
good.
feeling so good. You know, he's a
I
big
still
dude,
think he
he's
could have been
strong,
thicker,
and he
man.
Shows it. But he's very agile.
Just make
and
him
able
just
to get around and
abnormally
do his thing
thick.
really, really effectively, and I think he turned out great.
And because he was so helpful and supportive, that's why we designed
And
him as a
muscly.
guardian and a
Right.
support
Yeah.
for Smite. I think people kind of perceive him as maybe a little more aggressive, but from all of our research and his personality, he
Make
just
him
seems
like
so friendly.
Ymir
and
thickness.
his confidence.
You know what I
can be
mean?
contagious
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't know.
background, and
Even
that's what
thicker.
we wanted to represent all the way through the gameplay, and of course,
Like
the animations
Ymir's bottom side gets
Right,
small.
I can definitely
so
see
like
that because I mean, for one, like it shows his personality through that smile he's wearing right there. Like it very much shows off what type of person he is.
Kinda
But
looks
you
like
said, he's a
Sonny
big
from
guy.
Vice
This is not a
City.
small guy, but unlike somebody like Atlas, who is a relatively new guardian, he doesn't.
Yeah,
seem
make him
heavy.
Atlas size.
Seems, every
Absolutely.
Step he takes seems like it weighs, you know, a
well, he holds
Well,
up the
it is,
entire
yeah.
cosmos.
yeah,
so
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying that's another thing I love about our design.
Make
team
this
is
guy
because, you know,
thick.
Now he's a big guy, but he's always moving and shaking. He's not lumbering around or anything. So the
Right.
fact that he looks light on his feet, even just with this animation, it just a big cheers to our team. And as per always, it would be a shame not to go in game and actually see Maui. So let's go ahead and hop in game and check this out.
How to see all the abilities.
Gotta do
Got
it,
it. You
man.
know what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Show us the ability.
he definitely
on
could
us
be
for a
thicker.
Yeah, just go a little wild, you know.
He doesn't seem that big. Maybe what I don't know. Yeah, like Odin's bigger than him, man. He's pretty small.
That is a lot of Odins.
That's a lot
there
of
they
Odins.
go.
Wow.
Oh, that's incredible.
They weren't where they were.
That was
so-
pretty cool.
They are not.
So like,
Alright, so we just saw a whole lot of things there.
Huh.
And this is the part where we really get into it and start talking about it. So look, we gotta start slow. Can't get all too excited all at once.
Yep.
How about the basic attack?
Yeah, so you might notice that Maui has a little targeter with him all the time. That's because he has a new unique range and new unique type of basic attack. So we've got a lot of characters who cleave, but not ones who cleave more vertically, so to speak. So his basic attack range is 25. For context, normal melee basic attacks go about 12. Spear users like Achilles go about 16. Maui is this new medium short range is what I've been kind of describing it as. It does hit everything in the area. You know, he's a guardian, so his basic attack damage is very low.
Yeah.
It's very much like Sylvanas or something like that, who
Okay.
also has AoE basics, but those are a little bit more ranged. He's got this big hook. You know, we wanted him to use it more like a fishing hook than a club. And so if you've got a big hook on a lot of rope, like, you're not going to be just using it right in front of you, right? You gotta use that range advantage a little bit. And it has been, you know, it's a little thing like that to just extend the basic attack range, but it feels very unique and very fun when you get a chance to really get in there and.
dude, how's this guy play Smite? Left
the
shift,
little spacing
Q,
games
E,
of-
like
of-
that's
of
what I'm
the
trying to
game.
figure out
It's
right
very
now.
fun.
Not to mention the troll full basic
I should
attack
do
power
that.
builds we've tried running, which
I sure have.
we have tested. We don't believe they're very good, but we know people are going to do it anyway.
I'll
So
tell
go
you
ahead
what.
and have fun.
When you have hastened ring, it feels really good.
I was
In the
literally
30
thinking about it.
seconds after hastened ring is down, you won't be doing a whole lot the vast majority of the time.
I
But
was
for
like-
that little amount of time, you're gonna be like, wow,
we
this
would
is
not
crazy.
recommend it, but we know they're
No.
going to try anyway, so we got to call it out.
Oh,
It is a
yes.
lot of fun, and it is really unique for the character. And
Yeah.
while we're talking about this, might as well just get it right out in the front.
Do
The
it.
hook and the rope.
Yes.
There's a lot. There's a lot of back end work that went into that. We gotta
Ton.
gotta call out some gratitude to our rigging, animation, tech art teams. Rope physics are no joke in video games, in any game. I remember like an E3 trailer, I think it was for Last of Us or something like that, that just showed like 30 seconds of something of them just messing with the rope just to show that how much rope they had. Rope physics are tough. We had a lot of stuff going on to make these visuals look really good. It took a lot of effort, a lot of testing, a lot of iteration, but it looks great.
It's a good point. I should issue a formal apology on the patch notes show to Ashley, our animation lead, who during our brainstorm said, this is all really cool, but let's not use too much rope. And then I came
No, it
turned
is pretty
around and was like,
interesting.
okay, so here's the kit, and it uses a ton of rope. So
We really
sorry
just
about that.
leaned into that as the hook
Yeah.
for the kit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We wanted to use it. It's very.
Yeah, I don't
unique
know. I
weapon,
feel like
and
this
that's
guy's
what's gonna
just-
play up as, unique
He
for the
seems
full
really big.
Yeah,
He's
and all right,
he's
so,
pretty
I mean, let's
small.
keep
He should be
moving.
way
Next up,
he
we
should be
have
bigger than
passive, and
Shiva.
I'm gonna pass
He
it
should
to
be
you to pronounce
thicker
it.
and
You're
bigger
so
than
scared,
Shiva.
Harrison.
I am
Just a little,
horrible.
But
just
he's
a
not.
big old word. It's Manaya Kalani is
Oh, is
the
that
name of his hook.
Manaya Kalani.
It translates to "made fast to the heavens," which was very wordy as well. So we decided to go with the more traditional word for it.
Yeah.
And this one's really cool. So anytime an enemy god near Maui is hard crowd controlled, whether it be by him or by one of his allies, they will gain a mark. So for Billy, I don't know how we're going to jump around. Actually, if you do /pon dev test space the number 1, it'll turn it on for you. No, don't type slash. That's not how it works. Okay, man. Yeah,
Touche, touche.
pon dev test,
Touche.
PAWN. Nope, not like pon.
I was seeing a live back end.
DEV
Whoa.
test, TEST, space, the number 1. Bang. Okay, you get you enhance your basic, and you'll see more about how to do this later on in the kit. We're just trying not to spoil it. When your basic attack
Dude, they're
is
getting a new
enhanced,
guy now?
your next basic will
They're replacing
pull
Pon-Pon,
enemy
dude.
gods hit to you. So that's why
So
these
crazy.
semi-ranged basic attacks end up being pretty impactful
Cool.
for the kit. Is
Got a
that
pull on his passive.
you can get a pull. I mean, everyone knows it's a hook. It's a guy who's carrying around a hook. You've got to pull people, and
Yeah.
we delivered on that. I can safely say you're gonna be pulling people a lot. This does have a cooldown. You'll see in the passive meter there. You know, using the cheat code that won't work in your games. Don't try it. Of the passive meter filling up. That can only happen once every 10 seconds. And
What if it
again,
does, though?
When someone gets hard
Like,
crowd
one of these
control,
commands
a
have
mark
to
will
work.
appear above their head. You must basic attack them in order to charge your next basic, and then it will pull. So you can get your passive charged off someone.
Then you
in
could
dual
hold
lane,
the charge for
hold
any
it,
amount of time,
yep,
right?
walk
Okay, it
towards
doesn't
mid,
expire. That's awesome.
and then come in here and pull this guy who happens to be a little bit out of position. And that will pull any gods in that area that are enemies.
This is especially cool when you get to trigger it off like your hunter, you know?
Yep.
If you have a hunter like, say, Neath Root, which
Yep.
roots are now hard CC now, she can root your opponent. You can walk up, basic attack them, trigger your hook, and then pull them after the root is done. Really gives them a lot of synergy with these gods.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Really fun creating comps that Maui works really well with.
Yeah.
And giving him some natural strength and some natural weaknesses where he won't be quite as good if your team doesn't have a lot of hard count control.
All right,
So
cool.
Bringing some of that to hit or Hades all to the side. Pure support ability. So when you hover it, you can see a bigger area. Anyone in that area, when the fish lands, will gain protections and movement speed for a short amount of time, 5 seconds. So the idea is it's supposed to feel like throwing a mini relic into the middle of your team fight. And good relic usage, as all good supports know, is a huge part of what you're supposed to be doing. This has felt very fun to use.
Yo, what's up, Buzzwiser?
But you might notice that it leaves behind a little special something, a nice little pillar of water. Big shout out to Shane for these awesome effects. That is the timer of how long that water will last, is the big pillar.
Really cool.
And if an ally god stands on that water for 1 second, a bubble will form around them, and they will be transported to Maui. It is basically like putting down a Heimdall crystal for your ally.
It's a little untargetable trip.
Yep, exactly. So you can save your poorly positioned backliner, as they always are. You can be in an aggressive position and get your jungler into an aggressive position with you, or your warrior, or any of those people. You'll see a pretty big range.
That's pretty
when
cool.
you toss it and no one is taking it. You can see the kind of aura radius that if Maui leaves that aura radius, then it will instantly break unless someone is attempting to channel on it.
Yeah,
You don't
that
want
is
those
like,
bad feelings of I was almost safe and then my Maui took one too many steps. and all
yeah,
of a
that's
sudden,
another thing too. I feel like
creep
I'm
with
gonna
no
get
power.
baited by a lot of people.
That way we at least let you try and finish the channel.
Whatever though. I mean, like, that's cool.
It has felt really
While someone is traveling, they
multiple anything like
out of the
All right, so like, I want to see, I want to see his ult. I want to see all of his stuff
I mean who does
in synergy. I think his abilities are kind of like
that's right.
It is just
individually
a-
pretty meh.
a circle leap.
But if
at
you
its
could like
simplest,
start the fight with all your
it's
shit
really
up,
in the air.
Yeah,
True.
keep swinging
seems pretty
and then
strong.
sheep jump there.
So super cool.
Yeah.
Last but not least, one more ability which I'm super excited for.
this is
because
cool.
it is
This is
visually
awesome.
stunning.
You're like Spider-Man.
Landfall, baby. You just pick a target out in the distance, and Maui makes mountains happen, just
Wow.
like that. He leaps
That's a
out,
cool ult too,
grabs
because it's
the
like
island,
his
and
lore,
after
you
that,
know?
This is, I'd say the iconic
It's not like just
story of
Ymir
Maui
explodes,
raising
you
up the
know?
islands
Like,
of
that's
Hawaii
what the fuck Maui does.
and all of
So
the
that's
bunch
pretty
of
cool.
Pacific Islands, and we knew that it had to be a big part of the kit. Herc 2 is one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. It feels so fun to use. It's really splashy and in your face and in a really good way. And I mean, just ranged Herc 2 was like my first thing that I wrote down for potential ultimate ideas, and I didn't even think that it could come out looking this good. The animation team and everybody just made it look so much better than I even expected. This island does stay behind and work as a player wall that will block people
allies
from moving
and
through.
enemies.
Yep.
So cool.
And self.
And self. You can press 4 again to drop it immediately. You don't have to wait that whole time. So if you have a little oopsie, then you can just put it down and not worry about it too much.
Okay.
But an unbelievable.
Yeah, I feel like
and
his whole kit together is pretty nuts. When you run in and do all your stuff together, I feel like individually his abilities are pretty meh. But like, yeah, when you're going in there,
Iterating
yeah.
new mechanic devices and new gameplay
You have all your shit up,
feelings
it's pretty
after
cool.
As many gods as we have.
I like him, dude.
ultimately went.
So
I don't know how much of a better support he'll be than like other supports,
Oh, literally.
And,
but
a lot.
he'll probably be a soul laner
Kind of like-
mostly.
Let's look at landfall.
Landfall, baby. You
I don't
just
know.
Pick a target out in the distance, and
Yeah,
Maui got
that's
the
pretty
islands
cool.
of
Yeah.
Hawaii and New
All right,
Zealand
well,
and all of a bunch of Pacific islands.
I'm glad we watched this.
And we knew that it had to be a big part of
Yeah,
it.
pretty cool patch. Pretty cool patch. Pretty cool patch. Pretty cool patch. All right. Well, that was fun. Dude, I'm hungry. What are we doing now, boys? What are we playing? How's everyone's night, dude? I hope we're all having a good night.